Listen, it's getting down to the wire. I say this every time, but I'm gonna say it again. It's getting down to the wire. The car is almost done. Blah, 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 blah. Nah. So I'm actually doing stuff still. As slow as it is, I'm actually doing it. So tomorrow in the morning, I'm starting the video now. I'm getting ready to take my ECU. Here's my ECU. Nice little S300 in there. I'm getting ready to connect or install my coil on plug kit and my flex fuel kit. There's some modifications I got to do to the ECU to run this correctly. Here's the wire harness for the coil on plug here, and there's some other stuff for the flex fuel. So this is a Burton Racing kit here. With his purchase, he will actually do whatever you need to do inside the ECU. So in the morning, I'm going to drop this off to him. So you have a couple days to install, do whatever he needs to do. Then I'm going to come back and finish the install on this. Probably make a video on that. Get the flex fuel sensor plugged in, do what I got to do with there. Start the car on the coil on plug. I'm waiting for the coil on plug plate. And that's it. That's all I need for that to install. When Rob gets done with this, that should be good to go. I'm also waiting on my 525 Hellcat fuel pump. I'm about to drop the tank, install the pump. I also got the relay. Hopefully it'll be in the mail tomorrow, which will be Friday. So probably Saturday, it'll be in the mail. I can drop the tank, put in the new fuel pump along with the fuel pump relay, its own relay, and I have nothing else to do to the car before it gets tuned. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying when it's gonna get tuned, where we're going to IFO or not. I'm just saying that that's all I'm gonna do, and that's what we're gonna do. So I'm letting you know, the video's out there. I can't help it. I said it. Let's do it. Yo, look what we got. Finally got the fuel pump in. Walbro 525. The whole little kit. So we gotta know what that is. I got my fuel pump relay, I think, somewhere in this mess. It's in here somewhere. But I got the car jacked up currently on this little jack, but I don't trust it. So I went and bought myself a brand new jack. It's a Harbor Freight jack, but it's one of the better ones of the cheap version of it. Because I'm gonna be jacking the car up and down, and they got this old one that I bought like 6 years ago that it's like falling apart. So got the jack. I'm gonna finish jacking the car up, get it propped up properly on jack stands, and we're gonna be dropping the fuel tank. I think I'm gonna do the cutout thingy. I don't know. I don't have to drop. I mean, I put this fuel pump in 10 years ago. I haven't had to drop the tank. So, I mean, dropping the tank, I don't think it's that bad. Last time I did it, wasn't crazy. Also, don't have the Dremel and the tools and all that to cut it out with me. So, we'll see. We'll see. But let's get started. All right, the lighting's a little weird, but we are finally up under the car. Got it on jack stands. I don't know if that's going to be high enough. Hopefully so, but I'm going to start with the straps here, and I know there's some pipes on this side that I need to disconnect. I can't find the freaking tool to take the rear tires off, so I don't know if it's going to be in the way. Another thing I need to do is swap out this bolt and swap this suspension. I want to change these control arms in the back. Eventually get this old stuff out of here, but that's on another list. Today we're doing fuel tank. It should be mostly empty, at least enough for me to drop it. I think this is a drain bolt right here. I got a gas can over there. I'll take this off and see what comes out. I know there's gas in it, but I drain the rest of it so I don't get drowned. And yeah, let's go. I'm gonna see if there's some gas in here or not. Bet it is, but it's probably at the front of the tank since the car is up, but it wouldn't be one of my videos if we didn't have a problem. I've been fighting to get this high pressure line off for the last hour and a half. It is completely stuck. I've had all kind of tools. I can't use heat on it because obviously gasoline, it is just on there. So yeah, let me figure this out. Editing will make it seem like I got it figured out in 2 minutes, but I've been fighting this for a whole hour and a half. Just my car. Yep, just my car. I had to put the fear of Jesus in it. We finally got it, bro. We finally got it. Golly. This out. Can get something easy today. All right. She should be ready to drop. Oh yeah, there's something else. Oh, apparently there's one cord that's really long. Right, it's the next day. We're gonna get straight to business. I cleaned off the top of the fuel pump so dirt doesn't get in there as I take this off. Hasn't been off in a very long time. This pump in here is practically brand new. Obviously, this car hasn't been on the road, so the fuel pump that's in here is a Walbro 255. Doesn't have much use to it. I may keep it as a spare. We'll see. Come out. You see, I'm not done doing my job. And there we go. Got no use to them really, but time for you to go, buddy. Your job here is done, big dog. Your job here is done. All right, I don't got a workbench, so the trunk is my workbench. I'm gonna start taking this little fuel pump out. All right, I'm not gonna bore y'all with this. I'm gonna cut these and splice these wires, get them to size. Gonna go. Ooh, that's gonna be a tight fit. I'm gonna have to modify this hanger because that is 1 for 1 there, buddy. All right, I'll be back in here. All right, fuel pump is on. It is what it is. 2 little clamps. Did a little wiring harness, put some heat on it, crimped it down, put the little zip tie on it high as possible. I had a zip tie on it down here last time, but I mean, it's probably not advised with gasoline. I might do it again. Plastic gasoline doesn't sound like a good idea, but this one ran with a zip tie on it for, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years. So, yeah. I really just want to get this done, so I ain't gonna record much. I'm just gonna get it back in the car, get it going, and we'll move on to the next fun stuff that I want to do that's up there. All right, let's fast forward a little bit. Next day, lots of annoying things happen. Tip: don't try to do this with the gas, with any gas left in the tank. I had at least a gallon or 2 in the tank, and it made it a nightmare. So I drained the gas and finished it. This is a little stripped, so just more reason to do full fuel lines up front, but screw it. There's so much that needs to be done under here. I need to change all these bushings. It's a lot going on, but that's later on. That's before, you know, I start dailying it. And well, not daily, I'm never gonna daily this thing, but before I start driving it more often, it'll be a slow process getting this stuff going. I just want to get the car freaking driving, but we're good here. I'm gonna put the cover on and we're gonna move on. So it wouldn't be my channel if mistakes weren't made. I don't even know what to say. Contemplating my life again, just sitting in the car with the windows up, thinking about some gasoline, see how it tastes, something to take the pain away. Because, yeah, I'm so stupid. When you do a fuel pump, note to self, you have this that goes on top of the fuel pump hanger. Where is the fuel pump hanger? Right in here. Where is the gas tank? All the way installed. Where is this? In the trunk. What do I need to do? Plug in a fuel pump relay kit. Got to plug it in over here. Fuel pump is already installed. Tank is already installed. I got to take it all down. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm cutting this with the tank in the car. I'm going to drop the tank a tiny bit. We're going to figure something out, because I'm not doing that again, bro. Bro, I'm not doing that again. I promise you that. I'm not doing that again. All right, we're going to see if this works. I went to Home Depot, got a little hole saw or something. I'm going to make this work some kind of way. We're going to see what this does. I just need access to the top of the fuel pump hanger, not even to pull it out, just to be able to plug this stupid relay kit in, and then I can figure it out later. I don't got time for that right now. So we're gonna see if this works. We're gonna see if this works. Well, this isn't strong enough, so let me get my big drill. All right, fingers crossed if this is gonna work. This is not going to work. As soon as this goes through, it wants to grab. Hello there, Mike. And just like a little can opener, we got it opening. Not big enough to take the fuel pump out, but if I wanted to make that bigger, I could and probably get the fuel pump out that way. But that seems to be the easier way. There's no sparks, there's nothing going on. I dropped the tank a little bit, so I made sure that I wouldn't hit anything. Now I just gotta kind of peel that off and put some jagged edges around there. I do want to seal that up again. So I may find some kind of way to either keep this on there some kind of way. I don't know, I'll see, but I at least got into it. I don't know if this is gonna get me. There's my plug that I need. My plug I need is right there, so we'll see how this works or not. But yeah, I'm not dropping that tank again. All right, this is where we are. I'm actually gonna finish doing this. I did one hole, but I couldn't get to it correctly, so I did a second hole. So I can do a third hole, take this off right here, and I can have a whole access hatch back here. I do want to cover it up, like I said before, but that way I know that I don't have to drop the tank all the way anymore. I know that I can cut through this. I put a little wire loom on here for now, even though it's not gonna stay. It's in this protective loom right here, but I put another piece of loom over it in the meantime. And then I just gotta ground this and then finish connecting this side of it to the battery, and we are good to go. So for some reason, the fuel pump is not coming on. I don't know what it is. I tested with the old Walbro fuel pump. I spliced the wires and put it into the relay and it kicked on. But if I plug it back into the installed fuel pump here, it does not turn on at all. But if I plug the 2 lead wires into the power right there, that kicks on. So I gotta open this thing up for the 3rd time. So I'm just gonna finish cutting all that away. I don't feel like doing that today. So what I'm going to do is just finish. Before I go to the next part of the video, this is an edit of a few days later from the clip that you just seen. I've been doing some work. Got some sheet metal clippers here. And, excuse my voice, I got a little cold. So, I got these, and I've been cutting. These things cut amazing. I don't know why I didn't think about these. This makes the job so much easier. I mean, as long as you start a axis, like a little part of the axis where you can get these in and cut. I mean, these cut like regular scissors and paper. So I don't really care how it looks because I'm going to cover it up. I've already bought a Civic gas cover because Civic already has this cut out and it's like much bigger than this. So I don't care if it's straight or uniform because it's going to be covered up so I can seal any of the gas fumes from inside the car. But this is where we are now. So I'm going to take the tins off, pull this tank back out and make sure the cables didn't come off. Because like I said, if I plug the old one into the wiring harness here, it turns on. So unless there's something physically wrong with the pump, it has to be that the wires came off. So I'm going to pull that off real quick and see what we get. All right, got the fuel pump out, and we have discovered our problem. If you look right here, these have come out. is why I have no power. So I tried to use this little connector thing, which I'm not gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is gonna take the pump, get this off, cut this off, this connector off, and wire it straight into the hanger ground and the power wire that's going up. And that should solve this issue here. All right, I got my fuel pump rewired, took out that clip, just did it straight up to the ground and to the power. Lessons learned, I am going to test this outside the car, just see if it kicks on. I'm gonna hook up the relay kit and see if we get power. All right, got the pump plugged in, got the key in the ignition. I'm just gonna turn it for a second. I don't wanna run it dry. Yes, sir. We got life. Back in the tank you go. All right, fuel pump installed. Turning the key with the install. Let's see what we get. Yes, sir. All right, that took way longer than I wanted to, but I'd say great success. Finally got the fuel pump upgraded. I'm gonna stop this video here. I'm gonna start on the second part of what we're gonna be doing to the car. So you guys be on the lookout for that video. Thumbs up this video if you stayed to the end of this crazy journey of this freaking car, but we're getting it done. Like I said, I want to go to an event. I don't know, but I'm working on the car. That's all that matters. I'm in the garage working on the car. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.